You're live. What's up? Let's do this, G. We're live. Hidden Gem Finders. We're live. We're live. What's up, Hidno? Let's get some people on here first before we start talking. What's his away? Oh, are you on there right now? Are you watching the chat right now? Oh, okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hidden Gem Finders. We're here to find the hidden gems. I got my boy Hino Devotion on the line. 10 out of 10. Hey, bro, why don't you go join the show, Hino, so you can hit the live chat, bro? Keep going. We never stay stuck on one coin. Never. Keep stacking. We found a hidden gem, people. Bring out your pins. Bring out your pins. But let's not give it to him real quick. Let's not give it to him real quick, Hino. Once you join the chat, hey, Hino, join the chat. We want to see your comments in the live chat, bro. These people want to see you in the live chat. I'm for sure. If you stay tuned and you listen to this dude, I call him the master at this, man. Call him Hino, the master. You feel me? The master Hino at hidden gems. Not even Bozilla can handle this guy. And I think Bozilla's dope, G. But I think you're surpassed him, G. Exactly. And make sure you get your blunts up. Make sure you get your smoke on. Get your kush ready. This is all smoking. We smoking and making money. We're not just sitting here. We're going to be smoking nothing but the ganja. I can't wait to get my man on this. We're going to put him on the actual podcast. Just give me some time. Subscribe. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? If you show us some love out here, man. Show us some fucking love out here. We're trying to make money in your fucking pockets today. You feel me? That's 2 people, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Look, what is one of the hidden gems? Write down on the live chat right now. What is one hidden gem that people should be concerned about? Not as we speak, not in the next hour or two, but they can make some money a day from now or 2 days from now. Just give them one suggestion on one gem so they can know we talking the nothing but the truth. All right, who wants to hear live right now? Woo! It is flying to Mars, people. Did you hear that? What was the coin called? HODL. Get your bread up. Go invest $200 in that right now. $300. Top 10 trending cryptos right now, as you heard them. Go up there right now. Put your $200-$300 in. I guarantee you see 1,000 in no time. Cash out. Never leave it in there. Cash it out. Hey, that's one thing I noticed though, bro. Haven't you noticed that like all these like these new coins that are coming out, they're like they come out, they have like a doge meme, like a dog meme or some type of meme, and then they come out and then they just hit the sky for some particular reason. I just don't know. But they just go from low to high so quick and then just drop all the way back down to low. Exactly. So it's like I didn't understand that at first, bro. Now I'm catching on to that. Do you agree with me on that one? For sure. It's no if you're buying a coin right now, let's say you're buying a coin that's cheap right now, right? Yes, I'm not telling you that that coin doesn't have any potential. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not giving you financial advice, first of all. But what I could do, I'm not a financial advisor, but I could just give you my opinion on something. My opinion is like if you buy like let's say for instance Safe Moon or Dojilon or Shibu or any coins like that, they have potential. But if you're looking for that type of money where like you like from Dogecoin or something like that, where it goes from like nothing of a cent to straight up to like 10 cents or 5 cents, just like VTech or something like that. I mean, yeah, was it VChain or VTech? VChain, right? So VChain, like you're not gonna get that. Your odds of finding something like that is very slim, bro. Like you have to pay attention to it. If you agree with me on this, Hino, you have to pay attention to it. Like if you're gonna buy into a new coin, you have to be prepared and you have to have the time to look at that coin because once it makes that like from 0.0000013 or 0.0000002 to like 0.0004173, then like you made some change, bro. You made like a good, if you put 1,000, you made a good 5,000 back, 6,000, 7,000, sometimes $10,000 back. Right? You're supposed to pull out. Don't get comfortable. Don't sit there and think it's gonna go to 100,000 to 200,000. No, you have to think realistically. You made 1,000 to 20. Who cares what that coin does after that? If you think emotionally like that with the coin, then you're never gonna succeed in this game. You feel me? So it's like that's what a lot of these people are not understanding. But I can tell you this though. Some people might agree with me and disagree with me, but when it comes to like Shiba and Dojilon and Safe Moon, if you I think out of one or three of the out of one of those, I believe one of them will go up to 10, 15 cents. Not now. There's no way a coin's gonna make that much of an increase from 0.0000013 to 20 cents in a month or two. There's no way. But eventually, it's just like every single coin. Like Dojilon, it's what did it? What did Dojilon? I mean, what did Dogecoin open up in 2016, something like that? Exactly. So just think how long that coin took to just evolve to 35 cents. I'm sure the coin fluxed and in positions where if you put enough money in there and you cash out at the right time, you can make very profitable margins. You know what I mean? Wage, you know what I mean? You can make good profit. But if you're looking at it in the long term, thinking that a coin that has a lot of hype and a lot of potential, because you see this on Instagram or you see this on Twitter or anything like that coin most likely is not gonna go over a cent in a long, long time. So like Hino say, let's see, I learned that from Hino Devotian, man. I learned that from this guy because this guy, he honestly like put me on the map with it because at first he didn't know that. I know he didn't know that at first. Like he was fishing as well. You know, we all start from somewhere. Like he was fishing somewhere, but he knew he had an idea. He had the concept. And that's what I appreciated the concept. Like I acknowledged the concept. It wasn't that I thought he was some genius or he was just better than anybody else. The concept had a lot of factualness to it. It was factual. Like he was searching for the coin that was coming out before it hit a cent. It only makes sense because you got all these other people, like for instance, like the guy that put 100K when it was at fraction of 1/3 of a cent, right? He's rich today. He's a wealthy man today if he's cashed out. Even if it's at 35 cents, he's wealthy. The thing is, so I seen that concept and I said, wow, this man is going to end up in Beverly Hills if he continues doing this. There's just No way that this man is not going to end up in Beverly Hills with this concept. We have to think about it. We really have to think, because if this man catches one coin, let's just say something happens, like a coincidence, not a coincidence, just something out there unusual happens. Like he gets into a coin, let's just say hypothetically speaking, X coin. He gets into X token. He puts $500. He gets like 17 billion shares of X coins because he put so much money into it. It was so cheap, basically dirt cheap, where it was basically free. He put all this. He put $500 in that and got 17 billion shares. Let's just say coincidence. Let's just say hypothetically speaking, that coin goes from 6 zeros to 7 zeros and 1 3 to 4 zeros and 8163. If you do the math, this guy, he can easily, off that $500, made a quick 50K, 25K, easily, right? But he got the first part down. But since he's acknowledged the second part, I'm using him for just for an example because it's a factual example. But to make it short, is that once he had that part down, he got the next part down, and that was learning how to sell with comfort, with dignity, with no emotions behind it, with a profit margin. You know what I mean? It all has to come down with the profitable margin. It has to be profitable. If it's not profitable, why are we doing it? So if you sit there, this is basically example one. This is rule one of crypto. We're basically giving you, if you're listening to this, is when you buy a new coin, do not expect for it to go over a cent in the first year. I have never in my time seen a coin that is over 5 cents that came out in the last 6 months. If you can name one, write it down below. Can you name one, Hino? Can you name one? Name one coin that is over 5 cents right now that opened up in the last 5 months. Yes. They don't exist. They don't exist. But what does exist is learning how to buy and learning how to sell at the right time. That does exist. That's factual. And if you're telling me that's not factual, if you have a way to explain that to me, I'm willing to go on a chat with you, or you can write down below in a factual way that is not a fact. Remember, emotionally and factually is a two different ball games. So the best thing, your first rule, number one rule from TB and Heno is basically look for rare coins, rare gems, buy in no less than $200. If you're searching on a coin and you believe in a coin, that's number one thing you would like. That's positivity. That is you having faith. That's you putting good energy towards the coin. So if you've done your research and you have pressed this coin in your brain so much that you've said this coin's going to make it, I believe in this coin, don't start changing that, because that is the number one great source to start off with. Believing in a coin, doing your research about a coin, Twitter on a coin, YouTube on a coin, getting other people's personal thoughts on a coin, friends and relationships about the coin. Once you compact that, then I believe, as doing this for a while, and I don't know if you have something different about it, you can put your belief in it, but tell me if I'm wrong, is you have to believe in your coin. And when you believe in that and you do your research, you shouldn't put no less than $200 in that coin. If you have 500 bucks to spend on Kush, you have 500 bucks to spend on cigarettes and vape every month, you most definitely have enough money to put more than $200 into a coin that you believe in, that you've read about, that you have done your homework on. Because this coin will make you money. You just have to know when to buy and know how to sell. These are the key components to making money by investing in coins, digital coins. You have to know when to sell. And I think my man Hino Devodian has came up with that concept. And definitely you guys should check this man out, bro. I don't know. Give him your Instagram, bro. What's your Instagram? MC Marvelous. Once again, that's MC Marvelous. Check in. That's his Twitter. Sorry about that. Hino Devodian. Hino Devodian on Instagram. Check him out. Guarantee he can help you make some money if you need some money. But for right now, everything we're talking about, take notice of what I told you. Take notice about how to buy and how to sell. And when coins will never make it to the point where you think it's going to make it, you have to sell when it flux. Once you make a good $5,000 to $10,000, if you really take notice of that and do the mathematical problem on it, then you probably made so much percentage. You would be amazed how much percentage you made off your $200. You get what I'm saying, Hino? Because people get stuck, bro. People get stuck in this fairy tale, like this fucking lotto shit. Like when it comes to, oh, you're gonna strike gold off of one coin if you buy it right now in a month. You know what I mean? That's what people think. A lot of people in the market think that. A lot of people think they could just invest in one coin. Look at all the people stuck in Dogecoin. I'm stuck in Dogecoin myself. We all have to learn from our mistakes. You know what I mean? I learned that from my mistakes. I invested in Dogecoin when it was at 5 cents. I mean, not 5 cents. It was at, yeah, 5 cents. Yeah, it was at 5 cents. And look at it now. But even though it's not the margin that I would like it to be, the profitable margin that I would like it to be, I learned something. I learned that my money's stuck there. It's been stuck there. I could have took that 5,000 that I invested in Dogecoin, and I could have invested in Safe Moon when it did its jump. I could have invested in Dogecoin when it did its jump. I could have invested in the Bitcoin when it did its jump. I could have invested in VeChain when it did its jump. All these coins I could have been investing in little by little and taking the lump sum of the fluctuation, and I would have been having way more profit than I've been having just sitting there watching Dogecoin tank, go back up, tank, go back up, tank, go back up. Exactly. I believed in that coin at 5 cents. I say when you believe in a coin, it's when a coin is cheaper than dirt. When it's basically free, you have to do your research on it and you have to believe in it. You have to manifest that energy. You know what I mean? You're not manifesting to get rich. You're manifesting your proposal on that coin. You feel me? Once it hits that comfortability where you've made 1,000 to 2,000 plus on your money, or even 5,000, 6,000. Dude, what's the math, on if you put $500, bro, and we're turning your 500 to 5 fucking grand, G. Like this. Hey, what's the profit and margin on that, bro? If you put 500 and you wake up to 5,000, what is that? That's like 500,000%, right? Or 500 plus? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Tell me,
It's like 900%, bro.
God, just imagine, dude. Remember when the Bitcoin went all the way up like that and just dropped? That Bitcoin, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, that Bitcoin, it did like 1100% plus.
Yeah, I remember.
1100% plus. And guess what? There were so many people that didn't gain from that 1100% chance. You know why? Because they got factuated on the idea of that coin going up to a cent and the cent, and they were gonna make a killing off of it. And guess what happened? They lost a lot of profit if they just would have known how to sell at the right time. They could have made a killer.
Yeah, I don't get why they don't.
Because I just explained to you, they get factuated, they get fixated, they get fixated. I'm high as fuck. My words might be coming out wrong, but fuck. Listen, they get fixated on the idea that they're gonna make it's gonna go 2200 plus, 5500 plus. You feel me? They get this idea when they're not realizing that their $1,000 just did 1100 plus. That is ridiculous. Tell me where you can go right now, G. Tell me where you can go right now and throw $1,000, right? $1,000 and get 1100 plus on your money. You can't. That's why they're trying to ban this. That's why they're trying to have restrictions on it and have all this, because they see we're not taking shit anymore, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to work for McDonald's anymore. Nobody wants to work for Jack in the Box anymore. Nobody wants to make Subway sandwiches anymore. Not in my lifetime. I wouldn't even do Uber. I wouldn't even sit in an office right now with 5 fuckers and make 80,000 a year. But have to deal with somebody barking down my fucking neck and giving me a time limit and treating me like a modern day fucking slave. Fuck no. I'd rather sit in the market. I'd rather invest my money, and I'd rather double it. I'm guaranteed gonna double it if I know how to sell and I know how to buy. I'm gonna double it guaranteed. And triple it, it's not even an option. Triple it is gonna happen regardless. I just don't want to sound too cocky, but at the same time, I, exactly. Say that again, Hino. Let me put you on the mic. Say it again.
The key is to sell in the red and buy in the green. But make sure that it's not a scam. Because there's a lot of scam coins out there. If you're messing with these low-level these low-level Pancakeswap, Uniswap coins, you need to thoroughly check what you're investing in.
Exactly.
But buying the red, selling the green, you're good.
Exactly.
And you got to be disciplined. You got to know when to sell in the green. You can't just hold on thinking it's going to go up forever, because it's not.
Exactly. Hey, trust me, my fans, they can hear you loudly and clear right now. I have you right next to the mic, and I want them to hear so they can make some dough, man. So I want you to give them that great advice. You know what I mean?
You know this shit, man.
I sure do, bro. And that's all I'm saying, bro. Is that all I'm saying, bro?
I'm just confirming what you're saying.
Thanks a lot, bro. Really, thanks a lot. Because that comes from a lot. Because that comes from you. You know, you taught me a lot of this shit as well, bro. And the real shit is, bro. This is the real shit, guys. Real shit is that there's tons of fucking money to be fucking made. Tons of fucking money to be fucking made if you fucking do it right.
I did tell you about it, right? But you took the step and continued. Most people don't do that, bro. So most people just brush it off. So you're smart enough to at least know that, and that's like that's clarity.
Exactly. I didn't hate. I looked out the box. I seen the potential. I said, how is this man gonna come up to me and explain something that's saying that he's gonna make his money back with some money? I said, let me see. Like everybody else should. Let me see. That's what's gonna make the change in the world. You know what I mean? Like all this fucking McDonald's and all this shit, this is ridiculous. They make us, they train us, guys. They train us from the start as a young kid. This has been passed down from generations and generations. Like our father and our mothers don't even know about this because our father and mothers, they're not, it's not their fault. We love them. They have the best what's the word I'm looking for? The best intentions for us. They want the best for us in life. But they don't understand is what they've been taught from their mothers and their dads and and their mothers and their dads, your great 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 father and great 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 mother. This is grandmother. This is what they've been taught to work as a young age. You're lazy if you don't work. You're a bum if you don't work. If you're not in the sun on the railroad tracks or you're not outside doing labor work, you're not a real man. This is false. We have to we have to change this narrative because this is what is keeping us from evolving at an early potential. You get me? Because yes, no, it's not about new. They could have figured this out. They could have figured this out fucking uh 10 years ago, bro. If they had a little common sense, bro. It's that our generation lacks common sense. People think by going to school and hitting the books and reading textbook shit and remembering textbook shit just to get past things, right? They think that that is the way to get to success. That is false.
That's what the systems train them to think, and that's why they end up in debt, student debt, when all they had to do was sit behind the computer, learn this game,
On their own.
and make some smart investments.
Exactly. But see, but this is what I'm getting to though, bro. This is what I'm getting to. They're not teaching you that. They're not giving you that. In school, they give you a whole bunch of nonsense. Like when you walk into your preschool, the first thing you see is a globe, and you see a pet. You see the class pet. That's either a hamster or a goldfish. That's all you remember because they know they take the time and study and research and dollars that the taxpayer they steal from, and they do the research. They do the research on the brain because they know the brain is the most powerful muscle. So by doing convincing people and manipulating people through resources of the actual study of the brain of the money they've been taking from us, they're using it against us in a lot of ways. But I've caught on, and I'm gonna teach my kids how to catch on to change the system. My dad, R.I.P. rest in peace, loving father, caring, work hard. But the sad thing was is that he didn't have to do it that way. My dad was very smart, guys. He was a hard worker with his hands and also with his brains. But what he failed to understand is that a hard working man is not someone working for change. Just because he's sweating and it looks like he's doing an honorable thing for his family and services doesn't mean it's the correct thing that you're doing. And that's what I'm trying to get out here. They don't want to hear people like us because I make changes, bro. Like things like my kids, they will never hit a construction site. They will never beat their body down the first 10 years of their adulthood. This is what they want you to do. When you turn 18 years old, they want you to list yourself in the Marines. They want you to carry a 20-pound rifle, a 100-pound backpack, throw you in the water, and if you drown, you drown. If you can swim, you can swim. That is ridiculous, bro. And I just don't understand how nobody has stepped up and changed the system. These guys, this is ridiculous, bro. How the, how the fuck do they convince someone for 30 measly $1,000 a year to 40,000 measly to go to Iraq, put a 100-pound backpack, 20-pound gun around them, shoot little kids, blow up shit? Because you know what they tell that kid? That this is an honorable service that you're doing for your country. Wow. It's ridiculous, bro. I'm not laughing at the veterans. Don't I'm not laughing at veterans. I have much love for you guys. I respect you guys. Much love to everything you guys did, and you guys went on your own willpower and everything. But we have to be factual here. You know, most of my generation, kids that went to Iraq and went to war and joined the Marines and armies and Navy SEALs and all that after they were done, mostly their fathers were military individuals. Most of their mothers were military individuals, nurses, combat feeders, what do they call that? Electronics. They have all type of jobs in the service, cooks, everything, right? So what they do is that the fathers and mothers wash that down on people like our generation, people in our generation. They wipe this down on them where they feel like that they have to show their kid that this is how a hardworking man is. This is what an honorable man is. No. If you would use your common sense and step back, this is an ignorant man. This is a retardation man. Because this man lives once. His life is the most valuable thing that anything can be on this earth, even more than your parents. Your health, your well-being is the most important thing. You live once. Why not take that one life and not burn your body that they make you do? Like when they tell you when you turn 18 to you're 30, 18 to 30, usually you're doing some type of labor, or you're doing some kind of contracting, you're helping out, you're out in the field trying to learn the field, trying to learn how to become a man. No, this is false. That's no longer exists. You don't need to do this. What you do is you take them 20 to 30 years, the years between 20 and 30, you take those golden years that you have, you're only going to have them one time, and you invest that into knowledge, to brain knowledge, tokens, coins, investments, real estate, anything that will make a profit and margin and a quick way, because you only live once. You do not want to break your body down till you're 30 and then you have a bad back, like most of 30-year-olds. They have a bad back and they go out there and they have a bad back and they go out there and they no longer have a bad back. It's ridiculous. It's like they have a bad back at 30 and there's nothing they can do about it. It's hard to think that we cannot evolve from that. You know what I mean? That is, to me, that's too much. It's like I did it and I regret it, and I don't want to change it for other people. That's why they need to put a course. They need to put a course, and they need to put a course in school, in the school system. They need to put in the school system where if sorry about that, guys. If you're in the school system, They can be able to see what's going on, man. Simple as that, bro. It's ridiculous. We have to do better in this life to understand that they're using us, that they're manipulating us. They're using us, bro. And that's just what it is. They're using us. They're using our youth. They're using our willpower. They're using everything to use us as slave, modern day slaves, to work at Jack in the Box, to know to become a man, to work construction, to build the streets and help build houses. When they never in their life they have ever done that. All they've done is great investments from the get go. Why do we have to do that? That's what I don't understand. Like, why do we have to do the opposite when we could be doing the complete better for us and our family? You know what I mean? I love bacon. Thank you. Thank y'all for turning in. Like that like button up there, bro. And next week we'll talk about more crypto and how to make more money. Right now, you guys go hit some of them gyms, X tokens right now. Look at it and buy it. All right.